Hey, how's it going? This is David. I'm just going to show you guys how to do a check engine light. It's fairly simple. If you guys don't have one of these, I suggest you pick it up. It's a Haynes repair manual. They're extremely helpful, and they even show you how to do it in the manual. They'll cover basically everything you'll ever need with your vehicle, including compression test, anything and everything. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to locate. Oh, and by the way, this is a 1995 Toyota pickup. I believe it's the DX or SR5, but I think it's the DX model. Okay, you're going to locate this diagnostic port, which is located right by the battery. And flip open the cover. What you're going to do, something like what I did. Of course, I locked the door. So we're going to go around the other side. And we're going to pull out a wire. Okay, all it is, I took a copper wire and I stripped the ends. I took some pliers. There we go. All I did is I just kind of pinched the ends so they were kind of pointed. That way they fit in a little bit better. And what you're going to do is you're just going to stick one side this first hole. Let me double check. Alright. So you can stick one in the first hole. Should be right here. And then you're just going to stick the second in the second hole. Right there. All that's doing is it's crossing the circuit. And what you do is you go back in your car. And you turn off all the accessories, like the radio. Sorry for the buzzer. All that good stuff, and all you're going to do is have your car off, stick your key in, and you're going to turn to the accessory. And then you're going to turn it to where you don't want to crank the engine. The last notch before the crank of the engine. Right there. And then you're going to wait and look at the check engine light. I don't have one on at the moment, I got it fixed. But if you did have a check engine light, it would be solid. Give it about 5 seconds. It's going to start flashing a certain pattern. What you're going to want to do is count those patterns. It'll be a 2-digit number, so if it's 11, it's going to flash once. Then it's going to flash again. It's separated by a small space. Sometimes it's 2 numbers, and it'll do that, and then it'll be a longer space than the second set of numbers, and then even longer of a space because it's starting over again, just repeating. So it's going to be a whole second or so wait until it flashes again. That basically tells you that it's done, and it's going to repeat its code again. So that's all you do. And that is how you check your check engine light. It's fairly simple. Get yourself a Haynes manual, because in the Haynes manual it'll give you all the error codes and probable causes of those codes. Like mine was a 24 and a 25. I reset the computer. How you do that is you just disconnect your battery for 30 seconds, plug it back in, drive it around the block a bit, give it a chance to reset the computer, and the codes will pop back up again. When you're done, by the way, you just pull this out. So anyways, you reset your computer and you do the codes again, and it'll come up again. You do the check engine check again, see what it says. In my case, it started off as the 24 and 25, and it just came back the second time as just the 24. So I had 24 in both instances, so it was a 24 code, which meant the air fuel mixture was too lean, which means most of the time it's the CO2 sensors, and this vehicle has 118,000 miles on it, so you're supposed to replace them every 100,000 or so, or at least they're rated to last that long, so I replaced them and it was good to go. But that doesn't always happen, but most of the time that's what it is. But there's a couple different things that'll go on, but that's about it for this, and I will have a couple other videos up. One's going to be just a walk around with the vehicle, because I know there's not too many up on YouTube, so if you want that, go ahead and check that out. Thank you for watching.